Duprees.
Get in here. The tea was hot. Get in here. The tea was hot. Open up the gates and get in here. Gatekeepers, gatekeepers, get in here.
What?
Welcome back to Beyond the Gates Unlocked, and thank you for joining me here, gatekeepers, right here on the So What You Think channel for our recap of Beyond the Gates. Now, listen, I know I'm late. I already know I'm late. Y'all ain't got to have your mouth all poked out. I know I'm late, okay? But listen, I'm here. And when I tell you it was a really good show today, it was, it was, I don't know what's wrong with Nicole. I don't know what y'all gonna do with Nicole. Somebody need to go out and get Nicole. Nicole being fast. She being fast. Everybody do it with me now. Everybody do this with me now. I need y'all to start rocking in your chairs. Rocking your chair now. I want you to rock your chair now, because this is for Nicole. And I want y'all to say these words with me. Oh, Miss Nicole. Don't trade places with what I've been through. Girl. Ooh, Nicole. So we got some things to talk about. It's Wednesday, it's hump day, and we are officially pushing our way on towards to Friday. So go ahead and settle in, get comfortable, hit that like button on your way in if you haven't already. Consider becoming a member if you haven't already, so you don't miss any of the Behind the Gates fun. I might have a little announcement for y'all in the membership soon. You know I likes to give y'all the tea first, job. I might have a little announcement for y'all soon. I hope so. I do. I'll let y'all know. I keep you posted. Anyway, become a member. It's a good way to stay in on the know, and also to support the channel once a month for $4.99. You're in, you did it, you're done. Okay, not that you got to, because I know everybody ain't able. Okay, I ain't able sometimes. Okay, it is what it is. All right, now you already know how we do it. We don't just watch the show, we break it down. We talk about the comings and the goings going on behind these gates, like it's our business over here to talk about these doggone Duprees like they really know we know it and know they not. We do like to argue, not argue. We're not classy with it. No. We like to argue about these doggone Duprees, honey, because we the gatekeepers think this is our job. Like we clocking in. We got to clock in on the gossip. We do. So listen, this is why the gatekeepers are a community. Okay? Beyond the Gates is a show, but the gatekeepers are a community. And that's why this space matters. So let's get into it. Okay? The tea was indeed hot. But first, y'all know I got to see you down there typing in these comments, especially since I'm late, child. Who down here typing?
Who's that typing in the comments?
Well, I'll tell you who's typing in the comments. Let me, oh, wait, I'm scrolling to the wrong thing. Hold on 1 second for me. And give me 1 second here. All right. Miss Lil is down in the comments, and she uses our hashtag BTG Gatekeepers. Thank you so much, Miss Lil, for doing that. Oh, wait a minute, my earpiece falling out. And while I'm thinking about it, let me put you guys' comments up on the stage as well, so that I can see it a little more easier from that side too, if I happen to catch it out of my peripherals. See that Dee Dee and Linda. Y'all ain't the only one know a big word. I said peripherals. Y'all not the only one can talk with your pinky in the air. Okay. Raven Maniac says, hello, fellow gatekeepers, Miss Jen and Mod Squad. I'm over here patiently and poignantly pondering the events of the week as I take my seat. I will try to be discreet as I sip on some sweet BTG tea. All right, Raven Maniac. Linda says, greetings, gatekeepers. Hey, cuz. And Miss Belinda says, hello, Miss Jen, Tony Lynn, Elaine T, Gatekeepers, Mod Squad. I'm over here. Happy hump day, y'all. You already know I hit the like button. Why? Because she's the officer of the doggone like button. Belinda Hill is. Okay. So you all say hello to the mods and to Tony Lynn, our official greeter over here, which we've been missing. Tony, where you at? I think we all may bust up and cry when Tony come back up in here. Myrtle Tinder's in the house and says, hey, Miss Jen, Gatekeepers and Mods. Hey, Myrtle, how are you today? I hope that you're good. Below Dee Dee's checking in and says, hey, Gatekeepers, Miss Jen and Mods. Gatekeepers are viewing and watching. Remember to hit the like button on your way in. That's also for those of you who are tuning in later. Please hit the like button. Yes, Hunty, the tea was hot. I believe Carlton is going to walk up. Just walk on by. How that song said? Walk up. Walk away for love. I'm gonna walk away from it all. Gotta walk away, gotta walk away, gotta walk away, gotta walk away. Yeah, baby, you may have to just play that song. It doesn't I don't love you. I'm gonna have to play that song later because that's a jam. All right, Linda said, Tony Lynn, where are you? That's right. All right, y'all, listen, we're gonna get into it. Now, today gonna be scrambled all over the place because my pictures are not in order. I tried to do the review write it down a little differently. Then I realized I wouldn't be able to sync the picture. So, baby, we just gonna hang in here and see what we got, okay? So, first things first, somebody break the key out and let us in.
Gatekeepers, it's time for our daily dose of Beyond the Gates Unlocked.
All right, y'all. Well, let's get it. Let's see what it is, because I don't know what it's about to be, but we about to see, okay? All right. Now, hold on to your love. Ooh, Nicole. Let me see now. Like I said, I got to search for my picture. So Anita was questioning her new short hairdo. So she was talking to Danny on the phone about it, and Danny was like, oh, no, Mom, don't worry about it. You look really beautiful. And, if you didn't, I would tell you. Would y'all tell y'all mama y'all ain't like that haircut? If your mama had the cancer and she was asking you how she looked, would you go on and tell her? Or would you pretend that you like it? Because my mama would demand to know. Hey, Jazzy Porter, my mama would demand to know the truth, nothing but the truth, Ruth. And so would I. Don't play with me. Don't have me out here look great. If I need to go grab a wig, let me know. Well, after she got through assuring her that she looked fine, Vernon decided to. Ooh, these pictures are all over the place, y'all. Hold on, let me see if I can find. Okay, after she got through convincing her, Vernon decided to start kissing all on her neck. He was like, "Let me tell you what I like about it. I like that I ain't got to move all this hair out the way now to get to this beautiful neck, girl." See, now he talking about over there getting him some neck meat. Okay. She that's what Rick Maniac said. Yeah, that's gonna be Nicole's theme song in a minute. She's all right. Okay, but anyway, Vernon wanted Anita to know that she looked okay, and then the bell rings or the kids walk in. And he was like, "What's going on?" She was like, "Oh, I invited the kids over. I had a little plan going." He was like, "Now, see, I had a plan too. You done messed it up. You done messed up the thing." Now, Anastasia, aka Cat, if she don't hurry up and get it together. Let me find this picture of her and this little mama. Hold on. Where y'all are up at the picture at? Anastasia. And her little grand snob granddaughter. Hey, Unicorn Jim. Her little grand snob daughter are doing mean girl things down to the country club, running folk down. Maybe that's how high tone, high class people do it. High class but have no class. You can be high class and have no class. And that's what I'm about to say about them. They are high class. Y'all are high tone. But you ain't got no class. You are classless as far as we are concerned. As the gatekeepers, I'm going to vote it in there for us, okay? But anyway, Anastasia's still picking on children. Because she over here still name calling Samantha. I ain't like it. Call her a little orphan. She's like, little orphan Samantha doesn't stand no chance against her, my little fancy pants granddaughter, who she feels is much cuter anyway. And she speaks three languages fluently. She speaks English, she speaks snooty, and she speaks uptight. Real good. She fluent in all three of them languages. So anyway, um, this little girl has played violin at Carnegie Hall. Pause. Let me tell you something. All that means is that you in one of them uppity bands at a school where your parents can afford to pay enough money for them to rent Carnegie Hall for y'all to go down there strumming on the old banjo and stuff. It ain't you ain't down there. You ain't down there doing pop roddy on the thing, girl. Don't play. Don't play. Ain't none of y'all that good. Y'all just down there because your mom and your dad and them got enough money to rent that joint out on a Tuesday afternoon. So you can say you played at the Carnegie Hall. I don't play. Trying to act like, and I played like they done called you down there and paid you to come down there. Little girl, you don't be quiet. So anyway, the little snob tells Big Snob that she heard that Samantha's mama was actually on the streets just a year ago. Baby, I mean, how y'all so high tone and get all this low class gossip? How you know about what's going on? Look at her. Look at her. Little tight face self. She says, uh, yeah, I heard her mama was out there living on them streets. To which Stasia said, oh, you know I like my tea with 2 sugars and no mercy. So tell me more. What else you got, little dude? So Miss Little Snob says, oh yeah, her mama got a job. That because you know you can't really have no job. You can have a career, but you can't have no job. So she was, oh, you know her mama got a job down at the Orphagenes. Her name is May, April, or June or something. Girl, you know her name is June. If you know that much, you know her name is June. You can name all them months. You know which one it is. Stop playing. So the Anastasia said, even her name is uninspiring. You right. Your name, Anastasia, is much more inspiring and not. Now, Stasia said, the house of Dupree is on the brink. Everyone, ever since Danny went and powed up her ex-husband's wedding, it's been downhill ever since then. It has. And it's going to end with you having the crown. And then little Snob said, I just wonder if the Duprees will ever bow down, though. They stay winning all the time. So as Danny walks past, she said, only time will tell. But, you know, we're going to put them on notice that we are going to bring it. I'm like, child, child, child. Whatever. We ain't worried about you. We putting all our money on the Duprees, baby. Because we don't like y'all. But anyway, they think they doing something, so whatever. Now, Anastasia done got up and bought that little woman, that little girl, that little granddaughter with her over there at the dining room table, right? She done brought their little narrow tails, as my grandmama would say. They done brought their narrow tails over here to the table. Just marched up there just as big as they talking smack to have a bougie battle. Let's see which insult wins the best insult. So she gonna reintroduce her granddaughter, Chessie. This is my granddaughter, Chessie. And Danny says, well, I remember a Francesca. But Chessie it is. How are you, honey? And Chessie says, uh, I do remember you. You was a model back in the day. You was one of them old school models back from before I was born. Now see to which Danny should have said. But your grandmama remember because she was no doubt done had 2 babies and whatever by the time I was in high school. She was married and an old maid, buddy. So I know you remember, right? Girl. Or do you remember, you know? The first model ever. Okay. But anyway, Danny handled this well, I think, because I think if you don't stay in a child's place, then you can get a grown up's portion. Okay. So since you done stepped up here, little mama, Danny went on and handled you because you done called her old to her face. You done try to act like her modeling wasn't all that, but you know, it was 57, 99 years ago. I do remember, I remember I was in school, I was a baby, so I remember you. And then Danny said, oh, okay. Well, I'm still a model. And look at you, all grown up. Cold for you gonna catch a grown girl's beat down verbally, girl. Just keep on. But since little Missy done started it, Danny decided to finish it. Danny says, look at you now. No more braces, and now you have and no more starter nose. Girl, now you didn't hear her. Daddy done flat out told her to her face, you had a nose job. Meaning that you looking a little bad. Danny done flat out told her she got a nose job. Y'all know they be doing that over in the rich community. There are certain communities that for sure they get nose jobs at a certain age, but I didn't know that the rich did it. And then Danny goes, the girl said, I got my original nose. Danny said, so you still over there in Sweden? Because you know that's where people, Switzerland, you know, is where people used to go see before Brazil and all of that. Before people went running to the Dominican Republic, people was going to the Switzerland to get the jobs done. They was, okay? So Danny was like, are you still living over there in Switzerland, girl? Because you know that's what you went over there to get that good work. But when nobody know you got that good work done, girl, give it time to heal that thing. You still over there. The girl said, I'm back now. It's more than a visit. I'm back now. I was like, girl, see, you should have stayed in your place. And then she go tell Danny, call her grandmama grandma. Girl, we could call her wherever we want to call her. You don't tell us what to call your grandmama with her messy tail, with her narrow tail, with her gossiping self. But we love it. We do. But anyway, yeah, they can get Ted to do that rhinoplasty, girl, if that's what y'all doing. Because come on, Ted do good work. Him and Carlton. Okay. But anyway, she says, I just got transferred to, you listen, I first thought she said Whitley Prep. I was like, oh, didn't I tell you? But they said Wheatley, which I still think is a nod to Whitley. But she said, I just got transferred to Wheatley Prep. And Danny says, well, let me know. She was like, oh my God, I'm an egret too. I'm an egret too. And she was like, you went to Wheatley? And she's like, girl, you have to check out the award case. The Duprees have stuff, just girl. You would think it's like a shrine to us up in that place. In fact, they might have even bronzed my pom-poms. Because, girl, the way I used to slip and slide them through there. Okay. So, Daddy tries to pivot and ask if she's seen Tyrell and Samantha since she got back. And she said, yes, well, Samantha, she will be coming out together with me as a dad. And she noticed that she's missed one of the first classes. Mm-hmm. Why they acting like missing one class is like she done missed the whole calculus situation? What is she missing the first class? How to put the gloves on? How to stand up in the shoes? Which way y'all gonna turn first before y'all do the dance? How wide the skirt gotta be? What did she miss? How to sit down with grace? Huh? Which spoon to pick up first? What she miss? She can't learn that she ain't already know. Girl, stop. Just stop. Now, Gator Mouth, stay jumping in. It's just she gonna jump in and she says, well, I hope Samantha won't embarrass the whole cotillion class if she can't catch up. Child, Danny thanks these two graceless cows for the fake concern. But, child, she said, listen, we got 3 Duprees of women that's done been up and through them cotillions, okay? So we will mentor her in anything that she may have missed down to the class. Don't worry about it. We got it. Okay, thank you. And then the girl gonna say, well, she'll be the belle. No, Danny said, and don't worry, she'll be the belle of the ball before you can even say Belle Claire. That was a good little, cute little read. Y'all name ain't gonna be called. Y'all name ain't gonna be called. That's what she was telling me, girl. Real cutely. She ain't worried about y'all taking home the grand prize. You will not make bucket number 6. Okay? On the Bozo show. You will not. All right, now. Let me see where we are now. Now later on, Naomi comes and meets her mom. Let me see, let me find a picture of that. My pictures are out of order, so give me a second. Okay, Naomi came and met her mother, and then Chelsea rushes in. So they're all over there, all, just giddy and just happy to see one another. And Prune Face and her granddaughter was over there with them faces all pruned up, just looking. Look at them. Oh, you're not supposed to be happy down to the country club? We didn't know, girl. Again, I would like to direct your attention to the picture hanging over the fireplace. That's their granddaddy. That's their granddaddy. That is their granddaddy. So please calm down. In the other people section. Okay? Maybe that's why their table is in front of it. Y'all stay hating. Y'all stay hating on Duprees. You do. You Bel Claire's. Y'all something else. But listen. If y'all about to show up and be the family that's the rival to the Duprees, we here for it. We just, listen, I'm gonna say this. I don't like to talk about nobody's job. But what I'm saying is I'm not saying it's the girl bad actress, but I'm saying I need somebody with a little more too. See, Jessica should have been playing this role. Jessica got enough attitude for everybody. I can see Jessica playing this little girl here. Well, her little uppity, not uppity self. But anyway, Naomi comes in, meets her mother. The Bell Crappy people have moved on. And Naomi asked her, like, how you doing? What's going on? And she was being kind of short with her answers. Danny's like, them some short answers. She was like, well, I can't really talk about work, and Jacob got something going on I can't really get into either. Her mother was looking at her like, because your mama be knowing when you be lying. We lie anyway, but they be knowing when we lying. But we be trying to lie anyway, but we know they be knowing when we be lying, but they know. You got to know they know. Don't y'all know when y'all kids be lying? You just let them do their thing. But you be like, I know this little cow lying, but that's all right. But anyway, Naomi tries to explain away what's going on with her and why she's being, kind of long faced. When, girl, I wish you would just tell these people about this packaging already. I mean, really. So, over at the Belle Claire table, let me find their picture again. Over at the Belle Claire table, they are spazzing out. Such order nasty people they are. But anyway, she's like, these Duprees. The audacity of these Duprees. Can you act like they just sewer rot or something? Why are you trying to act like the Duprees not classy? They are very classy. They got an elevator in their house, a bowling alley too, and a maid and a driver. What is wrong with you? You would have put some respect on their name. They just so the audacity of these people. Little mama says, but isn't that the point? They shouldn't be here, but they are. They shouldn't be on top, but they are. And they shouldn't be turning out platinum anything, but they still do. See, little thoroughbred here, because that's what your grandmama had said, that y'all was thoroughbred. So Miss Thoroughbred over here, honey, your bread must not be as thorough as you thought it was. Because if they stay winning, what that mean for you? I know you're not worried about being beneath the Duprees, are you? And then Stasia said, they have defeated the odds for the last time. But Lil Bit said, Samantha has the Dupree's support and a huge following on IG. And that's going to work to her favor because I ain't got that many people. And her grandma was like, I ain't worried about how many people following you. Girl, we know y'all about to bust open y'all wallet and go buy her some followers that don't know nothing about her. And you're right. Samantha is modeling for Chelsea Cat and stuff now. So she is getting that traffic on her page due to that. I know you hate. Now, Anastasia said, I don't care what, and what. Not one more of these wayward ducks is going to be turned into a swamp for this cotillion. She said it's just too much. She's sick of these Duprees. Child, don't listen. We'll fight you about these Duprees, baby. You better leave Duprees alone. They ain't worth a doggone, but they are Duprees. Okay, you better act like it. Don't nobody talk about them but us. Ain't nobody been upset about our Miss Jane. Anyway, all right. Oh, wait. My pictures went. Okay. All right. Now, at Anita, she begs to differ. She's getting things together with these children for this cotillion. And then she lets the little girl know that her father has called. And she was like, wow. Oh Lord, my mama's in Dubai. My grandparents is in the Midwest, and they ain't gonna be able to get out. What is she? Wait. Did she say the Midwest? She said somewhere else on the West Coast. They're on the West Coast, and so I know they're not gonna be here. So my daddy called you. She was like, yes, he want me to help you get it together. See, girl, you part of the bougie class too, ma'am. Your daddy done called on you. Your daddy done called. He wants you to be looking good for the cotillion. He don't want you embarrassing the family, girl. All that money it costs to be up in this cotillion. You gonna cotillion at the cotillion, man. So Anita's gonna help out. Okay. She was not happy, but it's gonna happen. So the three of them will all prepare together, Anita says. So she starts handing out shoes and gloves to everybody. The look on this girl's face is funny, and the look on Tyrell, you doing too much. Like, what was this look for you? Oh wow, you looking like you just got like the best gift in the whole wide world, sir. Calm down. It's a pair of shiny shoes, just some shiny shoes. Anastasia talking about wayward ducks, but she was the one quacking like a duck. She was blind. Quack quack quack. Aflac quack quack. Now back at the country club, Danny and the girls talk and they celebrate Chelsea's engagement. She's very happy and tells her that she needs to make that. Naomi was like, "Now you're gonna need more than love. You're gonna need to know that when things get hard, that you don't just run off. Because girl, you got a tendency to be gone when something. Your attention span by that long. You be in mid sentence and you ain't even interested in it no more. So we gonna need you to focus. We gonna need you to focus." But she says that she understands that she is truly and really and a truly in love. So Anita is giving the kids the lessons about the dancing. Hold on, let me find that. She's giving the kids the lessons about dancing. Don't I have a picture of Tyrell and this girl dancing? Let's see. Who? I thought I did, so I'll just use this. Okay. So she's giving them the lessons about dancing, and this girl was just no Tyrell this way. I don't like no girl talking rough to no man. I just don't like that. So she was just talking over. No, Tyrell, you stepping on my foot, Tyrell. Move your arm, Tyrell. Left, Tyrell. Stop, Tyrell. Go, Tyrell. I'm like, child, no, Tyrell. I'm tired of hearing Tyrell name. We don't talk about Tyrell this much, girl. Stop calling his name. So Anita had to step in and show them how it's done. So that's what her and uh, Vernon, I almost said Clifton, that's what her and Vernon did. They stepped in and showed them how to do it and just had them floating across the floor really beautifully. It was nice. It was really nice. Now, why is this on this page? Hold on one second. Okay, so I was going to say Clifton and Anita were floating across the floor like he did when he was in the Cinderella movie with, when years ago he was in this movie about Cinderella. So he was floating across the floor like that. Now, I don't know why I have this here. It looks like this is out of sync. So let me see. Hold on one second. Yeah, I don't know why I wrote that there. So I'll come back to that later. Um, Hold on one second. We gotta figure out where I am now. Okay, so Chelsea, Haley. Okay, hold on one second. I'm sorry, you guys. These pictures are out of sync today, so I have to look around and find them. Okay, so Chelsea is telling her family or her sister and her mother how she really is in love. She's like, no, I really am in love. I love everything about her. Even when I'm mad, it's still where I want to be. And so I'm in it for the long haul. And they were like, oh, that's nice. And I'm like, girl, that sounds good. I hope that's true though. She's like, but I just don't want her giving up nothing for me. Because I don't want to be resented down the line for that. Like mama did with daddy. I was like, oh, daddy is. All right, now, this is where I put the wrong thing in here. So let me keep looking. Because I got Bill and Haley at the hotel already, so I wrote on the wrong paper. I won't do what I tried to do today again because I messed this all the way up. I wrote this on the wrong paper, so let me see when I can catch up with myself. Okay. Anyway, what ended up happening with the cotillion thing is that Anita ended up having to have a conversation with Jessica. Well, she just had to break it down to her. Well, she was like, "Listen, here's what I want you to know." Trying to find a picture while I'm talking. Hold on. Okay. So Anita ended up just having to break it down to Jessica. She told her, she said, listen, the cotillion is a place where you learn to be graceful and confident. And that's what my girls did. They learned to be graceful and confident. And they've taken that graceful and confidence and gracefulness with them all the way today through the careers that they have chosen. And that's what I want you to be able to do. This is what the cotillion is trying to teach you, something that you could take forward with you in life. And she was like, and if you would shelve that attitude that you have for a minute and allow yourself to shine, believe me, you're going to really like fare better. Because I believe you've got that it factor because it's all over you. She says, now I want you to show the world who you are. So after that, she calmed down and she decided to go and get into it and stop having an attitude. But she had her attitude back, doing the whole thing. So at the country club, Danny, Naomi, and Chelsea agreed that Anastasia's words mean okay, because Anastasia had came over to the table. I don't know how to skip over some stuff. Anastasia had come over to the table and she was like, I just wanted to say that I saw your mother and she looked a little green. I hope she's okay. Maybe you should check in on her. So they was talking about it later because Danny shot her daddy a text message. She's like, is mom all right? And he said, yeah, she's fine. And then she was like, well, we ain't about to listen to her. We got to consider the source. Yeah, I mean, don't be listening to Anastasia, even though Anastasia did really keep her stumble. But it ain't none of your business, Anastasia. You need to stay out of people's business. You don't see the gatekeepers all in people's business, do you? We ain't nosy like that. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. But don't tell nobody. All right, let's go to the hospital. Well, down to the hospital, baby. The hospital was popping today. It was. It was. First of all, Bill gonna drag Haley old raggedy self back down there through that hospital one more again, right? Because he just got to make sure that ain't nothing wrong with Haley. Man, ain't nothing wrong with this girl. Ain't nothing wrong with her, but he drug her down there to the hospital with his big old self. When I said big, I mean tall. With his big old self pushing that chair. Yeah, I need y'all to see if my wife all right. Because I'm just, and Haley sitting in the wheelchair, she was just eating it up. It's like the doctor might have missed something. She might have a contusion of the medulla. They was like, first of all, you don't know nothing about the medulla oblongata, sir. You in here talking about stuff. You ain't no doctor. You's a lawyer. Stick to that. But anyway, I want them to check it out. Because she been wobbly and she could fall and hit her head and the whole wig slide back or something. You don't know. I was like, you know what? He got a point. That wig could slide back. We don't want that to happen. So they gone and they put her in a room so he can hush because he ain't going nowhere. So when that happens, this is where it started to get good. Okay. So when that happened, Dr. Rollins walked up and started talking to Shanice, right? So they there chit chatting about work, this, that, the fifth, and the third, and then here come Nicole, right? So Nicole strutted up there and was like, "Well, hello, stranger. How you doing?" He was like, I'm doing good. She was like, how those hands of yours, I was thinking about them. And Shanice was looking like, what we doing talking about all this up here at the hospital? Thank you, what we doing? But let me lean in, because Shanice don't be missing nothing, right? So she in there talking about his hands. And he was like, well, I tell you what, she said, I even thought about him this morning. Well, I was like, your hands are so good. I was still smiling the next morning. And he said, well, I'm available if you need another wake up related thing done, but with the hand. And she told him that I'm headed to happy hour. If you want, and he said, "Well, do you mind if I join you?" She said, "Yes, you can meet me there. I'm gonna go change first, then I meet you over there." And then Shanice was like, "Ooh, okay," because they had to step away and have them a little conversation. But Shanice ain't missed none of it. Shanice, our girl. We know that Shanice is a gatekeeper for sure. Shanice could be a gatekeeper. She could, because she likes to gossip and she get the good gossip. Okay, she don't tell everybody though, but I'm sure if she was a gatekeeper, she would tell us. But anyway, her and Dr. Rollins are gonna meet up later. hmm And he turns around and he thanks Shanice for introducing him to Dr. Nicole. All right, Nicole. Now, Bill and Haley are in with Ashley, and let's see if I can find any pictures. Hold on. Okay, Bill and Haley are in with Ashley, and he wants to know, like, is she okay? And she's like, listen, her vitals are fine, her blood pressure's fine, the bruise is already healing. But Bill wants deeper tests done. She could be bleeding internally. No, Bill, you could be bleeding internally, sir, because she didn't put that stuff in your teeth. So then Ashley tells Bill, Haley is fine. She's okay. She done had all the tests. She done had all the I done got punched in the head and the eye test. She done had all them tests done. And they all came back clean. And she's just love Haley just eating up and loving all the attention that she getting from her Bill. From her Billy Bill Bill. Okay. Bill. Let me tell you men something sidebar. If any woman looking up at you like this, she don't like you. She doing too much. Something up. She wants some money. Cause I mean, I done been in love. I don't think I done never looked up at no man quite this hard. Like when you done cut your eyeball, clear out the picture almost to up to the very crack in the corner of your eye. I don't think I done ever did that. I like nobody that hard. Maybe the first time. Maybe the first time I'm looking at. But after that, that hurt to be look. Okay, do it with me right now. Take your eyes and look far in the corner. Tell me that don't hurt. That hurt. Ain't nobody gonna be looking at you like this all the time, sir. Somebody looking at you like this, that's a sacrifice. They up to something. They up to something. You better know it. You better know it. Anyway, she eating up all the attention that she getting from her Bill. And here what I'm wondering though, Haley. Girl, what you gonna do to yourself next time you need some more attention from Bill? What you gonna do? Have somebody snatch your weave out? You gonna have somebody hit you in the stomach, girl? Shoot you in the pinky toe? Pow you in the pinky toe? Huh? Cause girl, you know this. If you gotta go this far to get Bill attention, this what you gonna have to do every time. And I ain't available for this kind of foolishness. I'm not. The man can just not like me. That's all. That's it. That's all. Anyhow, uh, the uh, the doctor is releasing Haley, and Bill is nervous about that. Ooh, child, wait a minute. I don't know if my wife ready to go home. Just yeah, she still look a little shaky. Oh, don't do it to her. And I know Ashley just want her up out of here. Ashley like, child, we ain't running no more tests. But y'all got the money. If y'all want to waste money on tests and stuff, y'all go ahead. Don't nobody care. Don't nobody care. So Ashley was back out at the desk wondering, hold on. Ashley was back at the desk wondering what kind of monster just hauls off and attacks a woman like that. Child, what you need to be wondering is what kind of monster lets somebody hit her in the face like that so that she can get some attention. Wait till y'all get the whole story. Y'all ain't gonna believe it. You ain't gonna believe it when you get just the whole story, man. You know, you gonna be shocked. But anyway, she said, I hope they find him. No, you know, I know me and her ain't got no good relationship no more. But I don't want to see no woman get hit in the face. Hey, Patricia, I don't want to say Jasmine. I don't want to see nobody get hit in the face like that. So I really hope that they find this monster. Girl, the monster is found. And Haley don't want y'all finding the monster, girl. Haley want the monster to stay in the closet, child. You don't want nobody found. Now, Bill wants to know if Haley is feeling stable. Baby, can you walk okay? Are you all right? She was like, Bill, I'm fine. And then he gonna ask her, could he bring get her a juice box? Now you know what, Bill. Was that a dig? Do you want one of them little juicy boxes? I know where they keep them juicy boxes. Or do you want some ice? I was like, now, Bill. Bill, is you being shady? Is you being shady to little Haley? Did you just offer her? Have y'all as grown women ever had a man offer you a juice box? Because I ain't a juice box. But you know, that goes to tell you, you know what you got. You know she too young for you. A juice box. What next? A coloring book? Huh, Bill? But anyway, Um, she said no, she don't want nothing. She fine. He's like, I'm gonna take good care of you. I'm even gonna take better care of you than you took of me. And you know what? Now that's true because she wasn't taking no good care of you, Bill. Not like you think she was, because she was trying to take you out. But anyway, so Ashley comes in with the discharge papers. Haley's still milking this situation. Tells because now she done seen that she can get something out of this too. Friend wise, hold on, let me reach for my charger. She realizes now she can get something out of this friend wise too because everybody jumping through a hoop for her right now. Hold on one second, let me plug up my computer, guys. Okay, thanks for holding on. My computer's about to go out, so I had to plug it up. I forgot to charge it. Okay, my day has been very, very crazy. All right, anyway, they came. I'm saying that Haley is really milking this situation as far as it's concerned. She's like, okay, I can not only rein in Bill, now she realizes that she could use this to maybe rein in at least Ashley, because Ashley's more gullible than Naomi. Naomi will not be as easy, but she also has got Naomi to soften just a little bit too, because she's been chatting it up, and while this is going on, she's still. I don't understand, excuse me, why she wants these people back in her lives, especially Naomi, seeing that you're trying to take this girl's daddy out. You just diabolical. Haley, Haley, I don't even know how we're gonna redeem you. But you know what could happen? What if Bill find them drops and start thinking that was the extra little 1-2 that she was putting in his tea and start putting it in hers by mistake? And then what's gonna happen? Like this, how they could get out of it. And then she could be like, "I'm a press charges." He could be like, "I'm a press charges." And then both of them had to be quiet. That could happen. That could happen. Something need to happen because I don't know how we gonna get Haley out of this situation. Girls, you in a coma and you dreaming up, you doing all this stuff. What they gonna do to you? We don't know. Did Danny really pow pow you at the wedding and you been in a coma ever since then, dreaming up this stuff? Man, we had to see. I don't know, but it's gonna be something. Anyhow, he told Ashley that what they're gonna do is go check into a hotel. Because he wanted her to stay overnight. She's like, I ain't staying no overnight. You wouldn't stay overnight. I'm not staying overnight. We're already going to the hotel while they put in our new security system gets installed. Which I guess makes sense because somebody got the robber has her license and her purse. She know what her purse, her license, her keys, everything at child, her IDs, her credit cards. She know where all that stuff at. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. And because ain't nobody gonna be out here using it nowhere. Okay? Ain't nobody gonna be out here using it. I don't know how y'all ain't gonna solve this crime. Ain't nobody even using it. And she got a black card. So who ain't out here trying to use that? Anyway, Ashley says that she hopes that they find the guy. She tells her. She's like, and even though whatever, I do hope that you're gonna be okay. And she's like, thank you so much. She was like, it's my job to take care of you. I'm not that cold hearted. Helpful. Now let's get to Nicole. Cause Nicole. Mm-hmm. Nicole. Well, Nicole is feeling herself. Feeling herself. She is, okay? So Nicole done sashayed down there to the bar and met up with Dr. Feelgood, right? So she down there in her socket Timmy dress. Dr. Rollins is very pleased with it, and he kisses her right in the middle of the uptown. And baby, when he went to put his lips on her, Carlton was in the back. Rah, rah, rah. Carlton was in the back. Oh, I know you lying. I know you lying. But no, we ain't Carlton. We ain't lying. She was showing up down there with her lips all up on Dr. Rollins, right in the very place where she had her lips on. In the very place where she had. He did. I know this had to hurt Carlton. Carlton, we are so sorry. Because listen, it gets worse. It gets worse. So he's standing up there looking while she was all caught up in the rapture of love. It might not have been love, but I'm just saying she was caught up. He cleared his throat chakras so that they would see him. And he walked right up there to them. And Nicole old fast tail was like, hey, Carlton. She's picturing Nicole. Nicole was colder than a polar bear's wank tank. Let me tell you something. Nicole gonna turn around. She was cold as ice. You was cold as ice long ago, baby. Let me tell you something. Hey, Kelly S. Baby. Nicole turned around and she was like, oh, hey, Carlton, I didn't know you was back in town. And he said, I know you didn't know. And I didn't know you was on a date. Then she turned to Kyle and she was like, Kyle, because she'd be talking through them teeth. Kyle, can you run and get me something to drink? And he said, yeah, I'll get you something to drink. I'm going to get you something sweet. You want some coffee? No, Dr. Rollins. Dr. Rollins, listen. Dr. Rollins got black people energy. He do. He's signifying on the low. He else. Starting stuff. You want some Carlton was like, no, man, I'm good. He was like, don't worry, Nicole, I'll get you something sweet. Whew. Right then and there, I was, listen. I just don't even know. Dr. Rollins is black people petty. He is. Dr. Rollins, you can come to the picnic. Okay, to the cookout. Okay, listen. He said, I didn't know you was on a date. She turned to Kyle. She was like, can you get me something to drink while I catch up with Carlton? And he said, I'll get you something sweet. Nicole says, now, I didn't mean to surprise you. Carlton. And he said, now, why would I be surprised? Just because the last time I saw you, we was baking cakes and whatnot. Just because the last time I saw you, we was throwing flour all over the place. Is that why I be shocked? Should I be shocked because the last time I saw you, you was all Carlton?
So much fun baking cakes. So much fun baking cakes. Whee!
Well, and now you over here with your lips on the traveling doctor, he said. And then she said, I thought you and I were on the same page, Carlton. An adult one. Did you really just hit Carlton with the you acting childish? Girl. He said, no, you were clear. But I thought we felt something special for each other when I was down over to your house. But I can see the great ortho must have that with you too. And then she says, me seeing Kyle doesn't negate what I feel from how I feel about you. Now you know what? Let me tell you something. That was a player line. She macking you right now. She pimping you. She pimping you right now, Carl. I'm not pimping. She macking you right now, Carl. Carl, she macking you like a 1970s movie. Or should it be the foreground or my background? Hey, Carlton, let me tell you something. Hold on, let me do this right. Okay, hold on. She was like, Carlton, let me tell you something. Lean in, let me tell you this. Just because you saw me hanging out with the doctor, don't mean that I don't wait for you. What I need you to do is worry about you and me. Don't worry about what you see. Nicole, y'all hear me? Nicole is the Macette. She done macked you down. But anyway, she was like, listen, just because of what I feel, what I feel for you doesn't negate anything just because I'm here with Carlton with my lips on him right now. You make me feel all kinds of things, all of the things. But I miss, now I'm trying to figure out what I want. Now who I am. You is the first one I was with since I got divorced. He was like, boy, he about to be next. She was like, now don't be petty like that now. Don't be petty. And it don't mean I gotta stop seeing you just because I'm in here with him. Unless you're not for that. When I tell you, I have heard men in my family put this kind of Mac down. Baby, Nicole was macking. In fact, I hate this. Listen, let me tell y'all something. Nicole, girl. Nicole was like, listen, but if you can't, if you should ever feel like this is something that you cannot do, then you can walk on by. She said, walk away. I gotta walk, and that's exactly what Carlton said. I gotta walk away from love. Gotta walk away. But we know you coming back. You just mad right now. You just in your feelings. What's gonna kick in next? Because I done told you I done rolled up with all these players in my family, right? What's gonna kick in next for you, Carlton? Because see, you are switching roles here, sir. What's gonna happen now is that you're gonna go into competition mode. But what you should have did is what Kyle did. Kyle played cool. You walked up out the door, right? Soon as you got up out the door, Carlton just went right back to talking to Nicole while you was walking out, and he was like, I can understand where he coming from, but listen, I know where you coming from too. Because, hey, Frank, like, because I'm right where you are. I want to hang out with somebody beautiful, have a good time, and with no expectations, just have some fun. But Nicole, fun gonna cost you, baby. That's the only thing about that fun. That fun be fun till it ain't fun no more, and it's gonna cost you, Nicole, because you gonna mess around and catch some feelings for somebody who done told you that y'all was just doing what you do. And then you gonna want to not you ain't seen him on a date yet. Then they start dancing right in the middle of the club. Baby, they was boop, bop da doo, ah da 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 da, boop, bop da doo, it. No, wait, it wasn't that fast. It was boop, bop ta They swinging hips and swaying and can't. Let me tell y'all something. Carlton can dance, baby. Carlton can dance. Dr. Scapple have trouble can get down. They on the floor kissing and dancing and the kissing. And then Nicole said, listen, I'm ready to get up out of here. Because even the people in the place was clapping because they was electrifying the place. They was. And Nicole was like, you want to get out of here with me? Do you want to get out of here with me? And you ready to go, boo-boo? And he said, lead the way. They danced right on out the door. Now, Bill, let me see if I can find this picture. Let me tell y'all right now, y'all best to Hirsch. Don't get started with me. Now, Bill and Haley was at the hotel. They done went to bed because they done said that they just gonna go on and try to have them a little second honeymoon, right? And so they're talking and everything. And he was like, she said, I'm so happy you showed up for me, Bill. And he said, girl, well, I'm gonna show up for you because I care about you and all of that, and you my wife. And she was like, are you sure that ain't daddy? He was like, you the only one that's my wife. Is you crazy? That ain't none of my wife. Now I said to myself, Bill, wasn't this you 5 hours ago, sir? Bill, wasn't this you yesterday? Wasn't this you at the door talking about where my wife at? Bill, was that you? Or was that somebody else playing your role? But now today, you up here wrapped up with Haley talking about you my only one. Well, maybe this will help you get it together now. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, he said what we should do is take our vows again. So I, Bill, take you, Haley, to have and hold from this day forth. And then Haley looked up at him and she said, till death do us part. But Haley, let me tell you something. I don't know if Haley has fallen for Bill a little bit, and that Randy Smandy, Sammy is right that you're not really behaving the way you should toward a market. Maybe that's why you're trying to take him out because you're starting to feel something for Bill. Because you're confusing me. You're confusing me, and we love it. We do, but girl, we can't figure it out. Now, in this new set of Nicole's room, hold on. Hold on. Hold on now. Mhm. Okay. All right, here we go now. Listen. Carlton, we are still for you over here, sir. Yes, Bill did do his scene with a t-shirt on, a full t-shirt. He didn't even wear one of what we used to call a wife beater. Them Dago tees or with all them other things that they call them things, them beaters. Them white shirt. He ain't had that on. Now, Officer Malone had that on, but he had his arms out. Bill's like, y'all ain't about to see his goodies. Bill ain't about to let y'all see his goodies. Bill said, ain't y'all about to see my goodies. But Dr. Rollins, let me find these pictures. Hold on. Let me find the pictures. I don't know how I'm missing them, but hold on. They made it back over there to Nicole. And what it appears is that Nicole's room, the set that they made for Nicole's room, is about to get a lot of airtime. I think we're going to see a lot of Nicole's room. I do. Because, girl, child, y'all, her and this man was in that room cutting up. Mm-mm. Turn off the lights, doom, doom, and light a candle. Da 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 da. All of that. Take me, I'm yours. All of that. Oh Lord, I don't know. Anyway, they end up locked up, hemmed up in there. They hemmed up in there. Okay, and all I could think was poor Dr. Ra Ra Ra. Poor Dr. Ra Ra Ra. Because now Dr. Ra Ra Rollins has clocked in and he's standing on business. Paging Dr. Ra Ra Rollins. Paging Dr. Ra Ra Rollins. I mean, you will always be our Ra Ra Ra. But Ra Ra Rollins. Ooh, Dr. Ra Ra Rollins. Dr. Rollins has clocked in. He's clocked in. He's clocked in. Okay. But Mr. Rah, we need you to, you know what I'm saying? Come on back through here. Because, you about to be in a competition anyway, sir. It's about to be a competition. It is. You ain't gonna want him to outdo you. But he's gonna be a trying, you know. Let me see what y'all been talking about down in these comments. Let me scroll up and stop. Wherever I stop. I'm Team Nicole. She needs to get her groove on that back. On. Shady Carlton can kick rocks because he told you to deal. I feel bad for Carlton because Carlton has held this candle for her, candle burning for her for years, and then he finally get a chance to blow the candle out, and then no, he finally get a chance to light the candle, and then she blew out the candle today. He just had to walk on. Poor baby. Yes, sis Nicole is acting like a cat on a hot tin roof, and he is fast tail, just being fast all over the place. Baby, Nicole got up in that room. She was just jumping all over the man. Just a jumping, humping, and a bumping. Don't make no sense. I was like, Nicole, what is you doing, girl? What is you doing? Yeah, Nicole. We are classy people over here. We don't be acting like that, Nicole. You need to calm down. Let me see what else y'all talking about before I get out of here. Everyone here in recap today. Good episode today. It was. I'm changing Anastasia's name to Anna Butthole. Girl. Hello, my beautiful sis. Let's see. I'm being petty, but I'm petty like that. Anastasia needs a trip to the salon and a cheeseburger. Oh no. Let's see. It's obvious Anastasia feeling threatened and insecure about the Duprees' status in society. She is. Did Timu Ted do that preteen rhinoplasty? Wait, hold on. Did Timu Ted do that preteen rhinoplasty? Let me tell you something. Keith got a cute nose now. Don't be playing, girl. Keith got a cute little nose. He do. Jasmine, you are so right about Anna. Anna B. Y'all can call her Anna B. Anna B. Oh, Grand Red, I like it. Jessica keeps a stank face. She does. This is one time I wish Keith was present when Anastasia confronted Danny, Chelsea, and Naomi. He gonna get her. Oh, Cat. Yeah, yeah, because these are people. These are spirit animals. And then she might see it and be like, you know what? I don't even want to act like them. Mm-mm. Anastasia talking about a wayward ducks when she was quacking like a duck. This cotillion will be a bust like Winterfest was. It is. Samantha called Tyrell Rhymeless Nation, Rhythmless Nation. Yeah, I saw it. Chelsea falls in love at the drop of a hat. She does. She loves love. It's obvious that Jessica is very insecure and a bit low self-esteem. It is. Ooh, Bill's big belly was really sticking out of that wheelchair, sticking out behind that wheelchair.
Say something else about Bill. Say something else. Did I tell you not to say nothing else about Bill? I'm gonna knock the stuffing out of you. Knock the stuffing out. I done told you don't say nothing about Bill over here. Don't say nothing to me about Bill. Say something else. Say something else.
You thought I was with it, well, you did, Belinda. Better leave Bill alone. I have a feeling Jessica doesn't have much encouragement at home. That could be true. Our beanstalk Bill is pretty stupid. Did you just call Bill stupid? Well, okay, I'm going to let you have it in context of how he acted. I'm going to let you have it. Patricia says, hey, family, ain't nothing stable about Scaly. Give that embryo a sippy cup and some crayons and she will shut up. Whine. Marsha. Bill ain't slick trying to get Haley to be in the hospital overnight so he can get Danny. Oh, you think so? No, I think he's really concerned about it. You know, Bill likes to fix a flat. He do. Carlton was tore up. He was, that poor baby. Dr. Rollins is my kind of petty. Nicole and Kyle look good together. Alexa, sing I Found Love on a Two-Way Street. I found love on a two-way street and lost it on a lonely highway. Love street and lost it on a lonely highway. That poor baby. That poor baby. Black people petty. Well, I'm saying, I petty different. Relate with Diva D. Is this your first time commenting to relate with Diva D? If it is, I think it is because I don't think I remember seeing your name, girl. And we got to give you your official welcome over here and make you official gatekeeper. Welcome, real Diva with the, real T with the Diva.
Hey.
Gatekeepers! A decree from the Queen!
Enough. Be seated.
She said, I don't know why I choose the Caucasian fella over Carlton. Cause y'all just y'all just fast. Carlton, rah. I'm still for Carlton. I am, but Dr. Rollins, you got Carlton, rah, and then Dr. Rollins. Because I wasn't really feeling Dr. Rollins at first. Dr. Rollins had attitude. He was just smart and he could dance. No pity for the shady cousin Carlton. She told him she was keeping it free. In real life, a man wouldn't walk away silently. Nicole made Carlton feel like he didn't get the job done. Oh, now Linda, what you trying to say? Hey, Lulu. Let's see. But Kyle was the next. Hey, Miss Jen, Frankie Life. Carlton was big mad. He was. I'm glad Ted didn't walk through the door. Yeah, we didn't need no more drama. We didn't need to, but you know what? Carlton and Ted about to sit down and talk about, well, you had a your way and I had a mine. Now they can sit down and have that conversation. Because she ain't choose neither one of y'all. I choose you, baby. She chose Dr. Robert Rollins. But I got a feeling Dr. Robert Rollins ain't going to choose you. Okay? Haley wasn't lying. She meant till death do us part, literally. Wait, I'm missing something because she was just with Carlton last week and was Frank. And here she is today. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here. To talk about this thing called life. She's just being faced this week. She is. I don't know what's hey KB mommy. I don't know what's wrong with her. Jasmine said, I'm Team Nicole. Whatever it takes to make you happy, baby. I get around. I'll be around. Yeah. Well, y'all, that's what happened today on the gates. Okay. They really was cutting up. They was cutting up, honey. I don't know what to tell y'all. Give me 1 second here, please. All right, y'all. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. Also, thank those of you who will listen later in the replay game. We thank you very much. Hey, tell a friend about the channel and tell them to come on over here if they like to gossip about these doggone Duprees, air their opinions with people who are mature, and we ain't about to call you no bald head scallywag and none of that. And you can ride for who you want to ride for over here. We don't care who you like. We don't care who you like. Some of y'all like Eva. Some of y'all like Kat. Some of y'all like Bill. Some of y'all like Ted. Some of y'all like Carter. Some of y'all like Dr. Rollins. Some of y'all like Nicole. Some like Danny. Some like Leslie. Some like Bill. Some like Vernon. Some like prune face little girl Jessica. You ride for your person over here. We don't care. Okay. But I appreciate each and every one of you. Before we get out of here, let me say a thank you to the gang.
KB Mommy, Bilo Dee, Destiny H, Cousin Linda, Elaine T, Belinda Hill, and the Raven Maniac. Thank you.
And the Raven Maniac. Thank you. All right, gatekeepers, what a show. Listen, tonight we had passion, we had fire, we had opinions flying left and right, but that's what makes this space so special. We can disagree, we can debate, we can get a little heated and still keep it respectful, still keep it love, still keep it come back tomorrow ready to do it all over again. That's community. And I appreciate each and every one of you for bringing your energy, your insight, your theories, and yes, your suspicions to the conversations. So whether you were live in the chat or catching the replay or just listening in quietly, you are part of what makes this work. So don't forget to hit the like button on the way out. If you enjoyed the conversation, if you want even more of these behind the scenes gate moments with us, then consider becoming a member. The lounge stays open over there because remember, beyond the gates is the show, but the gatekeepers are the community, and that's why this space matters. And as I always say, I hope that you've had a great day, but if not, there is still some time left. So why not see what you can do to turn it into one anyway? And I'll talk to y'all later. All right. Bye.
Okay, that's it for today. They're closing the gate, so I've got to close this door until tomorrow. See you then. Bye bye.